Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome to day two of Regional Scrum Gathering Hyderabad 2022. So we had an exciting day yesterday, except for the initial glitch with the keynote speaker, some technical issues. But after that, we are able to really recover, and all the sessions seem to be really good, and people really enjoyed. So one thing today, I'm going to start with a couple of anecdotes, like. So I'm just going to share some quotes related to what we do. So the current generation illiterates are those who don't know how to learn, unlearn, and relearn. And these conferences are great opportunities to for everyone to learn. So this is not a classroom or this is not workshops, but these are more like you can really get to hear a lot of insights from the experts and who have been practicing for so many years. So that is the great thing about the conferences, right? So I'm pretty sure everybody is learning, having their own learnings during this session. And also, I would like to share. Yesterday, I said like a focus on objectives, not on the plans, and be flexible and the self-management of the teams. Those are the three things I talked about. Today, I just want to share a few. You call it a law or anecdote or whatever. Is the focus on the outcomes, not on the outputs. Focus on the outcomes, not on the outputs. So outputs are also important, but share like paying attention to the outcomes is important. There is another rule generally we follow is maximize the outcome by minimizing the output. So focus on the outcome. That's one thing. That's about objectives. And second thing about the flexibility. As far as the planning is concerned, what we say is planning is everything, plans are worthless. So we need to keep planning all the time because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We need to keep planning all the time. But coming up with a detailed plan is a worthless. So be prepared to replan all the time. And the third one I would like to say is um, about self-management. You want the teams to be self-managing. It has to be a bottom-up approach rather than top-down approach. General rule of leadership is wherever the information, that's where the authority should be. Wherever the information is, that's where the authority should be. So where do we have the information in a complex world? The people who are really in the field, we have the uh, information and the ground. So the authority should be the ground. That is the reason why teams need to self-manage. All right. So, and the leader's job is to really build such winning teams. So where the teams are the ones self-managing and delivering the value. So with a few of these anecdotes, I would like to hand it off to my colleague, Suresh, and who is going to, I think, I'm sorry, I just flipped the order. I think the Vijay is the one who is going to uh, help you with some of the highlights of yesterday and what happened yesterday. And I wish you all enjoy the sessions today and also provide the polls and feedback so that we can improve next time. Spread Agile is continue to do these conferences and these meetups and sharing the knowledge and help the community. And so help us help you. And so we'll do a even better job going forward. So again, welcome back to RSGH 2022, and I hand it off to Vijay. Vijay, you're up.
Hi everyone, greetings and welcome back. And I hope it was a great day yesterday. So some couple of statistics from the Hopin. There were more than 80% people who have registered have joined, and the average time spent on the conference by the participants was more than 3 hours 40 minutes roughly. And the keynote, I personally enjoyed a lot listening to Srikanth, and couple of statements what he was sharing really inspiring and motivational. So if I have to ask, some of you have to share your experience listening to Srikanth. If you can share a couple of your experiences in the chat window. If you could type something, what did you learn from Srikanth's topic? If you can type it, that would be really wonderful in the chat window, event chat. One thing I really liked is from my side, don't look at the closed doors. Instead, look for a peeping hole so that you can see some light and get some ideas out of it. and challenge everything I look for in challenge is what I learned. So what did you learn from especially the keynote Srikanth's note? It would be nice if you can put it into the chat window, event chat window. Vision, not eyesight. It's of the mind. That's a great statement. Anyone else would like to add from Srikanth's note? Hardship is an addiction. That's a good one. And we saw a lot of appreciations in LinkedIn for many of the sessions, including keynote. And there were a couple of more leadership talks and management leadership talks by Jesse Fewell, especially the leadership habits or the agile transformation, and Venkatesh. And the coaching category, there were sessions like Subhash, CV, and Vishal Saxena. They have shared good insight, great insights. There are a lot of great takeaways. And retrospective techniques by Madhvi. There were so many techniques shared. And I think many of you have heard a few things for the first time in that session. So I would like to experiment some of them in your real retrospectives. That would be really, really awesome. Because based on my experience working as a Scrum Master and Agile coach, if you use the same technique, for example, if your wife cooks every day biryani, after 3 to 4 days, you'll be really enjoying. But after 4th day, oh, today is also biryani kind of thing. So if you use the same technique for retrospective for more than 1 or 2 sprints, people come with a predetermined mindset. So anyway, he will ask you what went well, what went wrong. I will just write these 2 things for went well, these 2 things for went wrong. They may not be really went well and went wrong. So you need to create insights and you need to really engage and create interactive sessions. So please start using some of those techniques that you have learned. And CSP launch, we had great participation from people, and really people were looking how to become CSTs and how to become CTC and CEC. It was a great awareness creation. So please continue today also. And I hope you all enjoyed today also. We have a great keynote speaker and other lined up sessions. And Suresh, could you please explain the agenda? Thank you. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Vijay. Thank you, Nanda, for that warm welcome for all of us. Once again, welcome back to the Regional Scrum Gathering, Hyderabad 2022, the second day. More exciting than yesterday, I hope. Thanks to all of you who made it very, very exciting. A lot of learnings. Thanks to our speakers. Thanks to our sponsors, especially the title sponsor we have, Scrum Alliance. Transforming the world of work has been around, the legacy for Scrum for quite a few years, and Scrum Alliance does this with ease, helping the organizations, helping communities transform themselves, transform others around them. And we have these global gatherings and regional gatherings. This is one of those flagship events of Scrum Alliance. And by the way, Scrum Alliance also does these certification programs, CSM, CSPO, and so on. So one of the next global gatherings is in Lisbon, Portugal, in October. So hopefully we can meet some of you there as well. This is going to be an in-person as of now. And hopefully there'll be a lot of other exciting sessions as well lined up for those who haven't registered. So you should go to Scrum Alliance website and start registering, right? Apart from that, we also have one of our gold sponsors, FactSet. They also have an expo on the left hand side on your hop-in menu, which you can click and join their desk and chat with some of the associates and leaders from FactSet. This has been a great organization in terms of providing a lot of data intelligence for investors across the globe, right? So it's a good opportunity for you to interact with the coaches and Scrum Masters from FactSet and try to understand how their agile journey has been, and I'm sure it's going to be a lot useful for all of us. Thank you, FactSet. And another gold sponsor for us is Shift 314, training, consulting, and leadership transformation organization founded by Michael Sahota. And we are also going to hear from Michael in a few minutes. right? So the keynote lined up for today is about Michael talking about some of his experiences and some of his transformation stories. He's an expert in evolutionary transformation and evolutionary leadership as well. So we'll hear more from Michael very soon. But apart from that, apart from the keynote, we also have a great lineup of speakers. Something similar to yesterday, and there are going to be a lot more diverse topics today. There are 12 speaker sessions today as well. We have 3 separate slots. Once we have the keynote from 6 to 7 India time, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, and 9 to 10. We have 3 speaker sessions, parallel 3 different tracks. And in total, we have about 12 sessions coming up, right? And I have seen yesterday, there's a lot of enthusiasm for people moving around the rooms and chatting, talking, contributing, asking questions, giving feedback in polls. And I hope we can continue that enthusiasm today as well and make this learning more fruitful. And apart from that, we had this one super hit that happened yesterday, the CSP launch. We have 2 tracks. We had 2 tracks yesterday on coaching track and the training track. We have 2 tracks again for today. And today, the coaching track will be facilitated by JP, Jai Prakash, who is also a certified enterprise coach with Scrum Alliance. And on the trainer track, we're going to have one of my colleagues and close friends, Gaurav Rastogi, a certified Scrum trainer who has been certified as a trainer last year, a year ago. So he will have some of the latest information and suggestions that you could have, right? And I've seen several of you have posted on LinkedIn with great, excitement about the CSP launch and other speaker sessions. And hopefully you can continue that today as well. And, this is a hashtag that we could use, #RSGH2022, wherever you are posting on LinkedIn or on Twitter. So please kindly continue to post and encourage others to post as well. Keep liking, commenting, so that we know what kind of awesome learning we are having in these 2 days. And spread the word, spread agility. Follow us, follow Spread Agile on LinkedIn. I'm going to provide that link very soon. So please follow us on LinkedIn for more updates and more exciting conferences, more webinars like this, and happy learning to all of you folks. Thank you. And we'll start the conference in a couple of minutes. So kindly bear while we get our keynote speaker into the stage. Thank you, and see you all soon.